The Waqf Amendment Bill 2024. Why it is in the news? Through the Waqf Amendment Bill 2024, which seeks to amend the Waqf Act 1995, the center is set to bring in a key amendments to overhaul the regulatory framework of Muslim charitable endowments. Here it is the main problem which is existing in the Waqf that has to be removed by the Waqf Amendment Bill 2024. What is Waqf property? Waqf refers to the movable or immovable properties dedicated exclusively for religious or charitable purposes under the Islamic law. So, as per the Islamic law, there are some properties are movable or immovable properties and which has been given by the people for religious or charitable purposes. Waqf property is non-transferable and held perpetually in the name of God. Means this property can never be given to anyone further after once it has been received in the and it will remain always in the name of the God. It can either be for public charitable purposes or held private to benefit an individual's descendants. And somewhere which is related to this religious descendants, this Muslim religious descendants, somewhere it will be also held in the benefit of those individuals, those who are coming from these gods in descendants. The proceeds from a waqf typically fund educational institution, graveyard, mosque and shelter homes and benefiting a large number of Muslims. But at present, that the waqf which is, I said that this property, it is going in the hand of some, I said that builders, some here and there, some it is the people are local people, those who are, I said that not related to the God, they are getting benefit out of it. So this is the major question also. And for this you cannot go to the law and court for any property to be said as a waqf property. You cannot go to the law. This is a major problem. What is waqf board? A waqf board is a legal entity with nominated members to manage waqf properties under the Waqf Act 1995. The board appoints a custodian to each property to ensure its proceeds are used for intended purposes. So that there will be the board will appoint custodian to each property, and they will ensure that their better purpose can be fulfilled. Waqf boards currently control 8.7 lakh properties, which includes 9.4 lakh acres across India with an estimated value of 1.2 lakh crore. We can say that this waqf property making the third largest landowner in India. It is the third largest landowner in India after the armed forces and Indian Railway. After the armed forces, you can think of this much 9.4 lakh acre of land. Now, what is the 1995 Waqf Act? The Waqf Act of 1995 regulates Waqf assets dedicated and motivated as a waqf by a waqif. The person who dedicates property for purposes recognized by Muslim law as a pious, religious and charitable. Under the 1995 Act, in case of a dispute whether a property can be considered a waqf, the decision of the Waqf tribunal in respect such matters shall be final. So, if any property has been said as a waqf, so it will be decided by the Waqf tribunal in respect of such matter, and their decision will be the final, not to the court. What are the proposed amendments in Waqf bill or amendment bill 2024? The bill aims to restrict the power of Waqf boards to manage its property and provides more government regulations. Means this property which has been given, the management of these properties of the Waqf board will be, I said that, managed more by the government rules and regulation. The bill proposes to make registration with the district collector's office mandatory. According to the rule that there will be a registration, if there is any waqf property will be there, the registration will be in the hand of district collector's office mandatory for any waqf property, so that property can be evaluated, so that its value can be found out. It also states that any government property is identified or declared as a waqf property. It is also stated that any government or property identified or declared as a waqf property before or after the commencement of this act, before and after event, shall not be deemed to be a waqf property. Means it will not be considered as a waqf property of any government property. The district collector will be arbiter to decide whether a property is a Waqf property or government land, and the decision shall be final. Criticism of the Waqf Amendment Bill 2024, and it has been criticized by the All India Muslim Personal Law Board. According to the All India Muslim Personal Law Board, the bill seeks to alter the nature of Waqf properties and makes it easier for the government or in any individual to usurp them. Means any individual or government can, I said that, completely usurp, confiscate and engulf their properties of Waqf. It is that they are blaming. Opposition parties alleges that the proposal aims to deprive the Muslim community from their freedom to manage religious affairs. Somewhere that opposition parties that of against the BJP government, they are talking about that that somewhere this Muslim religious affair will be somewhere hindered and guaranteed under, I said, their freedom to manage religious affairs, and it is guaranteed under Article 26 of the Indian Constitution. They are saying that it is a religious affair matter. It is not, but it is not the completely religious affair matter, as far the opposition party is saying. However, the central government argued that demand to regulate Waqf boards and comes from the Muslim community itself. So the government, central government and BJP government, which is at the center, they are saying that the Muslim community itself reached to them to demand for regulating Waqf boards. So which regulates the management of Waqf properties in India? Waqf Amendment Act 2024, Waqf Act 1995, Waqf Board Act 2000, Waqf Regulation 2010. So you should answer it. What could be the best option for this?